This video gives you an overview of CPT. As we reviewed in the earlier videos, students on F1 visa who have physically been in the United States and enrolled in school full-time for 1 academic year are eligible to apply for CPT. CPT is used before graduation, and students have to have a job offer to apply. The position needs to be related to their major. It currently takes 10 business days for ISSS to issue a work authorization, which is on their new I-20. The purpose of CPT is to gain practical experience to apply knowledge gained through the academics. Therefore, it requires to maintain a tie to academic component of students' experience. With that in mind, there are 3 types of CPT. I will start with the most common type of CPT, elective employment. This is when work experience is not required to complete students' degree requirements, but they simply choose to work to gain experience. As stated on the bottom of this slide, CPT for elective employment requires a registration in a credit-bearing course that requires an employment. I will talk more about this in the next slide. Another type of CPT is when an internship is required for degree completion. All students in the program must have the requirement. For this, students need to provide a document that clearly states this requirement, such as a copy of departmental website or university catalog. Lastly, co-ops are for specific majors in the College of Science and Engineering. This type of CPT is used when there is a documented agreement between a U of M department or college and an off-campus organization. In immigration regulations languages, part-time employment is 20 hours a week or less, and full-time is 21 hours a week or more. During semester, most of the students can work up to total of 20 hours a week. There are 3 situations when students can request full-time CPT. 1. When a student intends to participate in employment during the summer vacation period or semester breaks. 2. When a PhD, Plan A or B master's student has completed all course requirements for the degree and is working full-time on research or thesis. 3. When a student is participating in a co-op or required internship that requires full-time work. In order for ISSS to approve an elective CPT request, there need to be a CPT course registration on the student's record. Typical courses for this purpose are practicum course, internship reflection course, independent study course, and so on. The course should be minimum of 1 credit and can be taken during or immediately before or after the employment period. ISSS is aware that colleges and departments may have different policies around when students can take such courses and routinely refer students to check with their departments. If the college or department has a stricter registration requirement, ISSS follows their requirement. Students need to have a course instructor verification form signed. One important thing to note for course instructors is that the final grade shouldn't be entered until the employment ends. For example, if a student's employment goes from fall semester to the end of the winter break, and the students took the CPT course during fall semester, the students should receive an incomplete and have the final grade entered once the employment ends at the end of the winter break. Lastly, extension on existing CPT is allowed up to 30 days, with no new course registration required. If a student's employment was extended by a few weeks, they can request an extension. However, if the extension is longer than 30 days, they need to submit a new CPT application. New application requires a new course registration or additional credit to the existing course registration. In case it is helpful for you to know what students need to do in order to obtain CPT, here's the step-by-step application process. Step 1. Student receives a job offer. Step 2. Students complete the ISSS online CPT workshop. I would like to note it is a good idea to encourage students to learn about CPT through the workshop when they start looking for opportunities. No need to wait till they have an offer. Step 3. Depending on the type of CPT they are applying for, they need to obtain appropriate information and register for a course if needed. Step 4. Students submit application materials on My ISSS portal. Step 5. Once students submit the application, it will be routed to the academic advisor via email from isss@umn.edu. Step 6. Once the request was reviewed by advisor, it will be sent to ISSS. New I-20 will be ready in 10 business days from the day advisor verified the request, not the date of submission by the student. Step 7. Student can start working once they have a new I-20 and the printed CPT start date arrives.